Back off!
Like a rope fly, sting like a cazador.
Look like a bloat fly indeed. Power be the reactor, I assume. Unless this is just a very fancy slushy machine. Rec room.
We can take them.
No. Back off. Use that weapon to just take it.
Just another unnamed henchman.
Stupid rocket souvenirs. Stupid rocket souvenirs. Seriously, what are we supposed to do with all these damn rocket souvenirs? We got a whole big-ass crate full of them that nobody seems to want. Apparently, we can't even toss them in the trash incinerator because they're hazardous material or some shit. Some of the things going on around here are enough to make your freaking head spin. Doug Peterson, reactor level staff. This has been the Doug Peterson podcast. Missing cat. Oh, that's an Austin Powers reference. Stop feeding the goddamn rats, they are not your pets. Ah, lore explains why there are rats here, although I could have just assumed that they moved in. Dustinville residents may be at risk. Big Mountain East Scandal. OSHA orders Dustinville facility shut down, site safety and ethics violations. So if I remember, I think the mod author for this was long had another project in the works that I think is about this, Big Mountain East. Seems to be in a bit of development hell. I don't know if it'll ever come out. I hope so, because I just really enjoy it. This mod, love to see more. I think there was even supposed to be a sequel of Repcon Blues they were working on. Oh well. We'll have to dream of a better tomorrow. Toolbox. Take very useful things. Repair kits. Yeah, I'll make these. Cut that on my weight that I'm carrying, not my body weight. I'm very happy with where my body is at. Hello. Hello? Abraham Drinkin action figure. Oh, okay. So this model exists. Like, this was a thing in Fallout 3, but I think this name... That's an Al Chest Breach thing, I think. Yeah, Wild Wasteland. Robert Burns. Hey, it's the guy who hates rats. Personal notes. Everything that ever happened in my life. Rats, as if things weren't ugly enough down here already, it seems that we now have a bona fide rat problem on our hands. It seems as if the damn things are living in the ventilation ducts that run all the way from here to the waste processing plant. They're gorging themselves on cafeteria waste, whatever the hell else is edible down here, and as a result have grown to enormous size. To make matters worse, it seems that some of them have been ingesting radioactive waste products from the reactor, which, when combined with other factors, has led to specimens that are significantly larger and more aggressive than normal, but are also physically decrepit as well, missing patches of fur, older teeth, etc. Lore. This isn't dealt with soon, we could have a serious problem on our hands. And then they didn't deal with it for 200 years, and now these things are everywhere. Well, this is just great, isn't it? Seems that I've been relieved of my position of head researcher of Ripcon's R&D group and now been demoted to general manager of the freaking reactor level of all places. Budget cutbacks my ass. If I didn't know better, I'd swear someone actually wanted me gone. Oh well, not much I can do about it now. Looks like I'm going from working on top-level research projects to managing a bunch of guys who probably know more about fixing pipes than actual nuclear physics. This is going to be fun. Convection gun prototype. Device for the elimination of oversized rodents. Note, device is a plasma pistol with a modified barrel assembly and firing mechanism. When in operation, the gun generates a sustained plasma reaction inside the firing chamber. Air is then forced through the firing chamber, in the process becoming superheated to several thousand degrees Kelvin before being expelled from the barrel of the weapon. That sounds extremely dangerous. This plume of superheated air is capable of effectively flash frying any organic matter caught inside of it. Preliminary tests show it to be especially effective against the local rodent population. Important side note, the flames generated by the device, as well as the superheated firing mechanism are capable of igniting any airborne flammable gases, such as the ones commonly referred to in this mod. Alright. Outbox, empty. Inbox, empty. Thank God. Logouts. Well, I would like that little convection gun of yours. Convection gun. Ah! It's got some nice girth to it. Yeah, so basically it's a flamer pistol. I'm sorry, convection gun. It's proven to be very effective against rats, so I guess we'll test that theory. Hello! Oh my. The baby rats. I love flamers, the way they murder your frame rate. Oh, sorry, Mole. I guess it's not technically a flamer pistol, because it does use energy cells to create its effects. But it shoots fire, so it's a flamer pistol. Now, let's see. 10mm casings, a bullet, a dead guy, pulse grenades, lore! I'm sorry, environmental storytelling. Yeah, right before he died, he organized all of his shell casings into 2 very neat piles. Because he was autistic. Upon activating the terminal, you notice that the input drive still has a hollow disk loaded. You pull it out and inspect it. It has exec command override. If found, return to Nolan Granger, written on it in black marker. For some reason, you can't help but think it will come in handy somehow later on. Okay. Time since last shutdown, 203.2 years. Why don't you run diagnostics for me? This is in standby mode, okay. Initialize! I feel like Captain Picard. Alrighty then, ammunition box, get those. An accident today, no job tomorrow, because you're dead. And hopefully, there is no economic system in the afterlife, because that would be depressing. You know, this is actually a little better for igniting flammable gas. Okay. But, yeah, about this weapon, about the fact, about my comments about it being just a flamer pistol. That is actually a really neat way how they explained how this thing works as to why it would use energy cells as an ammunition type. You know, makes every flame, gives an option for a flame weapon that isn't tied to flamer fuel. Which would be very useful if you were using, like, the incinerator, for example, as a primary weapon. Hey, where'd Eddie go? No, you don't want to hang out with Terry? You want to hang out with the other robot? I guess I understand. Over there. Hey!
Hey, you're back. Need anything?
Yeah, I got the reactor back on.
Oh, thank God. That might be the best single piece of news I've heard all week.
If you had a hard week, Terry, you can tell me about it.
With the reactor restarted, we should be able to get the mainframe powered up and hopefully get access to the secure areas. Although there is one problem. Remember how I said that somebody seemed to have vandalized the mainframe?
Yeah?
It just so happens that the mainframe's 4 main CPU cores are missing. Without them, we're dead in the water.
If the CPU cores are missing, then where are they now?
Well, that's the thing. From what I found, it seems that somebody intentionally destroyed them.
Wait, what?
Yep, If we're going to get that mainframe running again, we're gonna have to find replacements. Don't worry though, I think I may have found a workaround. Turns out that the Repcon rockets were equipped with compatible CPU cores. If we could recover a few CPU cores from crashed rockets, I could probably get the mainframe working again. This facility launched a lot of rockets, and I'm pretty sure they've all come back down to Earth by now. We just have to find a few of them.
And how are we, and by we I mean I, going to do that exactly?
A while ago, I was able to pull a list of launch trajectories from one of the computers down here. Turns out, it was encrypted, and I'd need a working Robco device to actually decrypt any of it. Thankfully, that Pip-Boy of yours should do just fine. I've already loaded all the relevant info onto a holodisk, just plug it into your Pip-Boy and let it do the rest.
Alrighty.
Hopefully, it should be able to use the data to compile a set of map markers for the crashed rockets.
In other words, you found the cores, and you'll mark it on my map. I got it. You're owing me big time for this.
Okay, looks like it's working. Just give it a few more seconds to process all the data, and... there we go. You've now got map markers for a handful of rockets that crash relatively near here.
Relatively.
Now, I'm not much for traveling the wasteland, so... you mind if you went out looking for those rockets while I stayed back here?
You know, Terry, you don't seem much for anything, it seems. Afraid to get your hands dirty or something?
Not sure whether to take that as an insult or not, but whatever. I guess you're probably right anyway.
I mean, it was the only dialogue choice I had.
Good luck out there. Judging by the locations of some of the rockets, I bet you're gonna need it.
Thanks.
Anyway, I've gotta get back to sorting through what's left of this place. Come back here when you've found all the cores, alright?
Okay, looks like one of the rockets crashed in Lake Mead. How am I supposed to get to that?
Okay, now that, my friend, is a good question. Who knows how far down that thing might have sunk? If I were to take a guess, I'd say you'd need some serious diving equipment to get down there.
Or just like a mask. But I don't have a rebreather yet, so how exactly am I supposed to find that?
Yeah, that might be a little tricky. Where the hell are you gonna find diving gear in the middle of a desert? Okay, wait a minute.
That's not what the subtitle says.
A couple years back, I was scavenging for parts near Lake Mead when I came across an old boat. Apparently it belonged to the pre-war EPA or something. You know, the Environmental Protection Agency?
Yeah, where the men have no dicks.
Yeah, a little good protecting the environment did them. If I recall correctly, that old boat was full of all sorts of junk, including, you guessed it, diving gear. Who knows if any of it's still usable, but it's worth a shot at least.
You know, I don't like
the boat's hatched the
uncertainty
last
in my
time I was
diving
there,
gear.
so here's the key. Hope there's still something usable in there.
Well, I'll get on all of this.
Bye.
We get a side quest. Under the sea. Alright. Oh, I want to see something. There's a picture over here. Canterbury Commons, 2263. Oh, is that a young Terry? My God, you were an ugly family. Your dad was a black mist, though. That's kind of cool. All right, Eddie. Why don't you stay here and keep Terry company? Mole, you're with me.
Sure thing.
And it's nighttime. It is very nighttime. My God. Blue moon. Alright. Oh, you know what? What did I change the hotkey of this? But screenshot taken. Why was a screenshot taken? Okay, I don't remember what I set it to. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it was. Hold on. I gotta do a timing thing. Yeah. Here's the New Vegas Reloaded menu. They added a flashlight. Yeah, like a bona fide, like, Half-Life, Left 4 Dead-esque flashlight. So, let me turn... Nah, we'll leave that on. So, why don't we give this a whirl? Ah! Yep. Now we can see a bit further. I think it's not actually supposed to have my, normal, like, Pip-Boy radial light on, but I think that's my fault as to why that happened, so, you know. let's go exploring to Lake Mead, which is right over here. Makes sense to go here first for that reason. Or wait, no, this isn't Mead. This is Colorado River. Well, I guess it's kind of right here. Let's go to Fisherman's Pride Shack. By the way, Stewie Tweaks has an option that I enabled. That time there, that's how long it takes me to travel there via fast travel, which is a very neat feature. It's not exactly useful because it's not really something you need to know necessarily, but I guess it's just an interesting bit of transparency about how the game works. Alright, this place is infested with cazadors. Well, the ball blaster should be able to help me out with that. Definitely try to take these ones out from a distance. Do I got cat eye? Because I can't see shit even with this flashlight. I do not have cat eye. Got tourniquets. Turbo, La Pantoma. Well, let's try to figure out the range on this thing, I guess. Ah, pretty close.
We can take it.
I think that one might have did some damage. Okay, haven't hurt this one yet. Alright, well, this isn't working. I need to start killing some things before they start rushing me. Unless these are just some very passive cazadors. Maybe they're just confused because I haven't actually hurt any of them yet. Hey! Stop ignoring me! There we go. Oh god, he's not ignoring me anymore! Mole, help! Thank you. I'll save this. I got hollow points. AP. No, I don't. Should have seen that coming, to be honest. Okay, well, the game's saved right here, so... Now, maybe we'll just go around these ones.
This is your last
Or they'll
rodeo.
pick a fight with us in this universe, because they see beyond the veil. Oh, that was weird. Oh! Hi! Hey, yeah. I was about to complain that I can't shoot him through the water, but that's actually very realistic. They did it on Mythbusters. Whoa, stop wasting your bullets. Should have watched Mythbusters. Should have watched Mythbusters.
Sure thing.
God, I'm terrible at speaking English. I wonder if it's because I'm going senile. Dementia settling in. Oh, shit! There we go. See, that's what I was trying to do earlier, and it didn't work. Ah! Bitch! Away from me! Ow! God damn it. I was stuck in animations. Wouldn't let me switch my gun fast enough. Well, welcome back to New Vegas, where I suck at video games, apparently.
Am's great.
I think this is still the best route to take, though, even though Mole Rat is very insistent on being a
Sure
dumbass.
thing.
Why don't we just try to sneak along the edge of the lake here? Probably keep my light off too. Now, is that the lake clerk trying to kill me, or is it the cazadors? That has an important distinction as far as how I feel about this. Okay. Well, this works. The hell is my camera all the way over there? No. Okay, we made it. Now, I recall there are a bunch of cazadors in here that my ball blaster will be very effective for. Or not? Where the hell are they? My itinerary says there's supposed to be a bunch of cazadors in this area. Are they out hunting? Vegas AI packages aren't generally that interesting. Did I kill these things before? I can't remember. It's been ages. This would be a good place for a home mod. And I should know it because I actually made one for this place. I think it was the first mod I ever made. It's still up if you want to go looking for it. I can't remember what it's called, but look up Callville Bay. It's probably something around there. Hello? Hi there.
On this, pal.
Oh, defend yourself. My goodness. I know I told you to be passive. You don't have to be that passive. Okay. Bobby pin. Sunset suspect. You know, I should take these because I can make fire bombs with them, but they're heavy for what they are, so. Is there a skill book in here? I think. There is. It's around on these shelves, I think. Nah, don't look like it. Oh, come on, it's rude, man. Ooh, some detergent. Braxo cleaner. I think I need that for some, like, explosives or something. Check this. Shit. Don't I have 50? I thought I had 50. Lockpick. No, nowhere near close. Do I have a magazine? Shit. Well, we're not getting in there. Unless there's a key. Don't even really know if I need to get in there. Oh. Hello. Almost walked right over this. Designated marksman rifle, huh? 32. 45. Cha-ching. I'm gonna give this to Mole, but maybe I'll use it for a bit. Check out the sights real quick. Let's move these a little. There we go. Well, new weapon. Wasn't expecting to find this. Little box. Little box. Okay, can I go in here? Ah, we do have the key for this. That was excessive. So was that. Oh, he teleported me with his Rad roach mind. What's going on there? Hold on. Diving suits. Ooh, 2 diving suits. Mole, we can go diving together. Letter from Mom. Letter looked like it was written by a 5-year-old. Hi, Mom! Just hoping you're doing well at your new job. When I grow up, I want to save the planet just like you do. XOXOXO. Sharon. Okay. That's a reference to something. I don't know what it is. Ah, a loose diving suit. 25 pounds. That is very heavy. I'm not even sure if I have room for that. I do not. A mole carry some things for me.
Here's what I got.
Okay, why don't you take detergent? On this battery for me. And the sensor module. This action figure. What else? These suits, I suppose. The convection. No. Oh shit, he's full too. Damn it. Probably should have brought Eddie. Okay, diving suits. Heavy water breathing. Total. Does it not have a... Yeah, the arm's missing there. Okay, well I can, like, physically carry it, but... Oh. Well then. Harpoon gun, huh? This appears to be an old harpoon gun. However, it is in pretty rough shape. If you had the proper skill and or parts, you could probably get it functional again. Repair, 1 duct tape, 2 scrap metal. Sure. Why don't I just carry everything in the world? Yeah, what's with the brain shelf? Class research vessel. Currently registering to U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Okay, it's just lore. Technician's logs. Working on refurbishing one of the old harpoon guns we're using for specimen acquisition. You'd think that given that it's the DA and all, they'd be against harpooning innocent creatures and all that. Not necessarily. I just fix shit when it breaks. As long as I'm getting paid, I don't really have a shit about things. Jack Fontaine, that's a reference. Working on the harpoon gun. Wait, I already... Why is this weird? It seems like for whatever reason the EPA seems to think that environment's friendly. Biodiesel power has been an alternative to... Yeah, the stuff here we're using to power the Green Horizon here is not much more than refined cooking grease, and that stuff gums up the valves and cylinders faster than you'd believe. Also, for whatever reason, it means that the exhaust smells exactly like a fast food joint, which, by the way, seems to attract every frickin' seagull that comes within a mile of this boat, and to spend the better part of 2 hours scrubbing bird shit off the deck. What's the point of this whole damned operation anyway? All we're doing out here is floating around in this grease fume spewing crack can and collecting algae samples. Oh, is that what those are? Algae samples? Is that supposed to be like an insult to their intelligence? Because that's brain matter. Those are brains. Nice interior, though. Is this all in one piece? RC... No, that's Rivet City piece. NV Fake Death Wall. Yeah, this is an actual interior, but it comes together to form a boat interior very well. Okay, diving suits. Damn, these things are so big. Plus this harpoon gun, which is, as you might imagine, very frickin' heavy. Okay. Big suits. Something else I can drop just so I can get this over with. Okay. Okay, Mole, why don't you hang out here, because
Here?
Only one of us can carry
Alright.
a diving suit.